We're almost in the last dungeon. Or we are in the last dungeon.
Ooh.
And I'm not going to go to this island because even though you get 21,000 experience, I keep being killed.
Ah.
There's a few more abilities for the sedan. To be honest, leveling up probably actually in the last dungeon probably is the better idea.
Yeah, if you get, so the more experience you get, the quicker you level up, so. Do 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 do.
Very much experience. You never guess who's trying to ring me.
The male one or the female one?
Female.
Ugh. Don't answer it.
I can hear it going off from my bloody computer. Damn it.
Were you trying to steal from it before it?
Yeah, I was trying to eat it, yeah.
Um,
They ain't got a critical, so.
Taste bad.
Revive's not far off now.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, sorry, I have to keep muting to clear my throat because I've got a really bad throat at the minute.
Alright. It's fine.
Yeah, so I'm unfortunately not very well.
Come on, Sedan. Fucking hurry up. So there's a mod for this game on PC. And it basically is called Alternate Fantasy. So you can have Beatrix and join your team. There's cut voice lines that they add back in. Why her? Oh, she's a new. No, like earlier they were fucking standing there for ages, not attacking. Zidane was in his attacking position for ages. Can't be asked to wait. Let's revive. Demi shock. Was that 9,000? Was it?
I think so.
It's too late. Killed it. Forgot 9,999 was on. Survive. Is that all the? No, just that to learn. You need to have most of them to have body temperature on.
I know you want all the attention, honey, but I can't necessarily.
I have played it before. I have played Did I Night before. What damage will this do? I have LP'd it, I think, at least once. I killed him. What gets rid of trouble? Save it first. No, I might go through the game again, but with this, but it's a much more difficult mod. So like when you first fight Steiner, when Blank is dressed up as a Pluto Knight, he'll attack one, but he'll jump between, he'll like attack one, then jump between the other two. So he'll attack 3 times. Yeah, I think they were. What years were they from, Merrick, that I did them? I don't remember, so. Okay, yeah, maybe it's time for another redo of them then. Yeah, I don't think I really knew about the others. But I knew about it, but I couldn't get into Dark Forces 1 and 2. I know it's Doom. Yeah, I do know it's Doom. Yeah, I'll give it a try. I've still got to catch up on what's it called? Origins. Oh, it's all right. I've been doing like things in between. So I've started like one of the Half-Life mods that I'm doing in between each like session I do. I can't wait to see that in voice acting. The cutscene in this game is some of the best in the series. Oh shit, we've gone straight into a boss battle. Oh no. You also have like one of the things you can activate on the thing on PC is 100% steal rate, so you're always will steal. Oops. Oh, Remedy. Oh, wow.
Dragon wrist. Ooh. Are we invincible at the moment?
Yeah.
Oh, I did wonder.
Well, take advantage of it. We wouldn't be this far through the game if I didn't use this.
Fair enough.
Some of the boss battles early on especially are very difficult. Bye-bye.
I do love its wings, though. They look pretty epic.
Yeah, pretty cool.
No experience, but 13 AP.
Yeah, we get double or more. So if you get like 3, you get 6.
Wing edge as well. Okay, that's different.
It's cool though.
Yeah.
There's also a mod on this thing that I've got on PC where you can actually fight all the things from like all the guardians from the temples.
Oh yeah.
So it puts them in the game.
Oh.
So you fight them all.
Mm.
Whoops. Oh no. That's good. AP.
Mm.
Half MP, not far off being done. Who has half MP? Oh shit, let's skip through that really quickly, sorry.
That's alright.
I don't know what he just stole there. Oh crap. Doesn't work on me, bitch. Oh, that's a new weapon for Selina. Wow. Oh. I've got 9,999 on, that's why it took off so much. I forgot about that. Oh, ultimate sword! She's missing a fucking skill. Oh, it's the most powerful weapon for Eco.
Nice.
What was the other one that I got? Oh, I think the other one was for Zidane. What was it that I got? Was it that one I got? Did you see what one it was?
I'm not sure.
I think it was that one. Yeah, you can't learn any more skills.
confusing.
Shit.
Bollocks.
Oh no.
Dagger's trance mode makes her bum more visible. And it's very pert.
Blood sword, another one for Steiner.
Mm.
Not going to work on me. Bye-bye.
Whoa!
I never got the blood sword, so that's why I didn't learn it.
I'm just gonna go make myself a cup of tea.
Okay. Dark side is almost done.
Yeah, that's good. Oh.
That sword that Steiner has is really cool.
Alright.
I don't know if you saw it.
No, I'm trying to plug my charger in so that I can pop the headset on charge. Oh, yeah, that does look cool. Oh, it just reaches, that's good.
Just did some levelling up while you went to do what you did.
Yeah, no, that was fine. Went and made a cup of tea and had a bit of me vape at the same time while I was there, so I didn't have to go again later. I needed something to drink to take some more cold and flu meds. Not that they're doing anything. But I don't know why I bothered buying them. They never work.
Are they the Beecham ones? Because I find they really help.
Yeah, they are the Beecham's ones. But they do bugger all.
It's the core of nature.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good boy. Can you hear hers?
Not at the moment, no.
Switch out. Eco.
Yes, I'm hearing purring now.
Yeah, he makes it. He slowly gets louder. If I'm not giving him fast, he's like, "Oi, I'm here," kind of thing. She doesn't have as good aeons as Dagger does. I love how Red just like sits down.
I know.
I was learning Holy from that. Oh, full life, that's useful.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think Eco's white magic is a bit better than Garnet's.
Oh, I like this music.
So, this is Hades.
Hades.
Who was going to be the final boss before they changed it.
Oh. Oh. Oh God.
Yeah.
What was that noise?
That's Ezra. You alright, mate? I don't know if you were sneezing or what.
Possibly.
Could you hear it? It was like...
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I asked what the noise was. Because I could hear it.
Oh, are you having purrs now? Oh, that's loud.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want you on there, mate, because if you knock over my drink, I won't be happy. Oh, he likes it in my washing basket.
Yeah, Jet does. She gets in the washing basket and goes to sleep in the clothes that are waiting to be washed.
Yeah, he'll just
Don't understand why. Oh, she proper goes to sleep in it. I didn't realise once, and I chucked a load of dirty washing in the basket, not realising she was in there, and it was half an hour until she finally poked her head out of it while I was in the kitchen making a cup of tea, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm sorry, I didn't realise you were in there. Like, it's a good job I didn't go to empty it into the washing machine, isn't it? Although she'd soon would have moved or made a noise at that point, so nothing would have happened to her. I wouldn't let it anyway, but you know.
Yeah, when you jump out yesterday, I said, if you like it so much, I tipped him out the washing basket and then put it over him.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you're in jail now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's funny. No, it was, I mean, my old dog, Bruno, he was funny with things like that. My mum was looking after for a friend. You know those solid plastic, like, ponds that, you know, you dig a hole, you sink this bit of plastic into it, and then fill it with water, and it's your ready-made pond.
Yeah,
Well, we had one of those in our back garden because she was looking after it for a friend who was due to move and wanted to put it in her garden when she did move, which coincidentally never happened. The pond, I mean, not the move. And Bruno was out in the garden. Bearing in mind he's a German Shepherd, right? And a squirrel came into the garden. So he chased said squirrel. Squirrel went underneath this upside-down pond, followed by the dog. Out comes the squirrel, and then up the garden runs the pond.
The pond? What do you mean?
Which Bruno had followed the squirrel, but where he'd gone under the pond to follow the squirrel, when he continued following it, the pond was still on his back. So he ran up the garden like some kind of weird plastic turtle with furry legs, and Mum and I were just wetting ourselves with laughter. And then about halfway up the garden, it tipped off him and fell off, and he carried on, and the squirrel got away, thankfully. But it was just so funny, and then he sort of stopped and turned around and looked at Mum and I, because we were just wetting ourselves with laughter, and he was giving us that kind of look as if to say, what the bloody hell do you think's funny? And it was...
Oh, that sounds great.
Oh, I know. It's one of my favourite memories of him. I mean, we lost him 15 years ago, but he was very much my boy. Like, he was protective of everyone in the family, but he was the most protective of me. I've told you the story before of him saving me from drowning. But he was absolutely terrified of water. Wouldn't go in water at all. And like, even if he was out on a walk and there was a puddle, he would walk around the puddle. He wouldn't walk through it. He was absolutely terrified of water. But we were on a family holiday, Great Yarmouth, funnily enough, and I'd gone in the sea and got into a little bit of difficulty, and he had this harness around his middle that his lead was attached to, and he was pulling on it and like looking at me in the sea. So my mum thought, ooh, and told me dad to let him off the lead. Next thing you know, he shot straight into the water, swam out to me. I've grabbed his harness, he swam back. The whole time, both my parents stood on the shore like, what the fuck's going on? Because he hates water. And he completely put that to the back of his mind just to swim out and get me. And from that day on, he never left my side until the day I moved out.
Oh, bless him.
I know.
Yeah, Harry was like that. Like, he would get jealous, right?
Yeah.
So when I was younger, like, as a child, you like snuggling with your mum, don't you? So I would snuggle next to mum while we watched Casualty every Saturday. And Harry would come in the living room, would look
try and get in between the two of you.
No, he would push me off, away from my mum, and climb on my mum's lap and push me away. So one day I just pushed him off and go, no, I'm here first.
Oh, I remember the day we got Bruno. We'd gone to a shelter to adopt a dog, and Mum had in her mind she wanted a small dog, you know, like she's got now with Honey the Chihuahua. She always wanted a small dog. And we went, and my dad and my mum and myself and Dan were all looking at these dogs, and Bruno was there, and my dad instantly went, I want him, and Mum went, no Wayne, absolutely not, he's huge. And they were like, oh, we can let him out into the courtyard so you can see how he interacts with the children and stuff like that. And he chased me in a circle for 20 minutes. Like, there was me running away. I was terrified of him at first, but and Mum was still like, no, he's too big. But then he sort of, once he caught up to me after chasing me, he just licked my face to death. And my dad went, see, he's all right, you know, be fine, give it a go. And Bruno was 18 months old at the time, so still very much a puppy, albeit a very big puppy.
How is the curse still affecting us?
I don't know. So Mum caved in, didn't really have much of a choice, and Bruno came home with us. Well, the second we got in the house, he ran upstairs, which was the first no-no, because Mum didn't want the animal upstairs. Ran straight into my mum and dad's bedroom, and where we lived at the time, they had one entire wall was just a built-in wardrobe, but the doors to it were mirrored, so it was just a whole mirrored wall. And he ran in there, saw his reflection, and went absolutely schizoid. Absolutely crazy. And my dad went in there and yelled at him, and it did nothing. So Mum walked in there, grabbed him by the collar, dragged him off the bed, went no, and pointed down the stairs. And downstairs he went, never did it again. And from that moment on, he knew that Mum was the boss, and if ever he wasn't listening to anyone else, all she had to do was point at him and he'd stop. And he was so well behaved after that. Like,
yeah, well, it was the same in like when we got, because we got our first dog was called Norman, and
right, yeah.
And they didn't tell us at the RSPCA that he was not good with children. So we got him on good faith.
Oh.
And he was he bit me. I was about 9 or 10 at the time. So obviously we had to go up to Buddy A&E, and I had to have a tetanus jab and all that kind of stuff. But we had to get rid of him, and my mum was really annoyed with the RSPCA for not telling us. And I think they were really rude to her. They basically said, well, you shouldn't have got him then if you had kids. But they never told us that he wasn't good with children.
No, and they are supposed to.
So, yeah, so we took him straight back. And basically what it was is that we think that he had his food taken away, or he'd been teased with his food. Because as soon as I walked in the room, his head would go down, his ears would go down, and he would just be this very low growl. And yeah, I went and sat with him, and he was fine until I went to take his bone to throw it for him. And that's when he immediately went, and he bit me. So we had no choice but to get rid of him. We couldn't keep him after that.
No, we've only ever gotten rid of one dog, and again, that was my dad. He brought this dog home, and Mum was working full time at the time, my dad wasn't. But he spent so much time sleeping on the sofa that he wasn't letting the dog out in the garden enough, or whatever, and she kept chewing the mat by the kitchen door, by the back door. Oh, nice one. And she kept chewing it. She did it like 3 times, right? And then one day, we come home from school, Mum comes home from work, and the dog's gone. And my dad had basically decided that he was fed up of her chewing this bit of carpet all the time and replacing it every couple of days, so we took her back. And Mum went absolutely mental at him. But no, Bruno was, out of all the dogs we've had, they've all been amazing, but Bruno, he would sit in front of Mum when she was like eating biscuits or something, and she'd get like a whole digestive, and she balanced it on his snout, right? And she'd just go, wait. And he'd just sit there, still and patient. And then as soon as she went, go on then, he'd flip it up in the air, catch it in his mouth and eat it. But he wouldn't touch it until you said, go on then. If you told him to wait, he'd stare at it, he'd lick his lips, but he wouldn't eat it until you told him he could. Then as soon as you said that, it'd be gone. And he was also really funny with leftovers and stuff, because obviously back then we were still in the routine of having a roast dinner every Sunday and whatever, and Mum used to put all the leftovers in his bowl for him to eat, because he would eat so much stuff, and there'd usually be quite a lot of leftovers, because my mum and I have very small appetites, and she has this habit of cooking mountains of food, so rather than waste it, it went to Bruno. But he was this weird dog who he wouldn't eat potatoes. So we'd go out in the kitchen after a little while, once he'd had the leftovers in his bowl, to find his bowl completely licked clean, but a ring of roast potatoes around the edge of his bowl, where he'd picked them out of his bowl and put them on the floor, and then eaten everything else that was in the bowl and just left the potatoes on the floor. And I'm like, I looked at him one day and I said to him, Bruno, I really don't understand you. Why don't you like or eat roast potatoes when you'll literally go down the end of the garden and eat your own shit? Which he had done a couple of times, which made me feel sick at the time, being a kid. And I was like, literally, roast potatoes are nowhere near as bad as poop. But,
yeah, no, you're right. Well, Harry never, like, we then went and got another dog, who was our dog Harry, and who was then our family dog for years, and he would have loved you. You would have fallen in love with him. Honestly, he was one of the best animals that you could have around kids, because he was absolutely amazing around me, especially. My sisters were older, obviously, but like he was so quick when he was young. Like he was lightning quick. Like my dad would throw his toy at you remember we went to the park when we went down where I lived in London? Well, not the field where the trains were, but the other field opposite the path.
Oh,
All the way by the tennis courts. It's over in the far corner. My dad would launch the toy, and my dad could throw very far when he was younger. So he would launch this toy as hard as he could, and it would fly across this field. He would sprint, and I mean sprint, after this toy, and he would then come back about a minute or two later and with the toy in his mouth. He was
Bruno wouldn't do fetch. The thing with Bruno, we'd throw the ball or the stick or whatever he was playing with at the time. He'd run after it, he'd pick it up, and then he'd just wander around. He wouldn't come and drop it back at us again for us to throw it again. He'd just go and get it and be like, right, mine now, and that's it. Which was weird. But no, he stayed here when I moved out, because obviously my daughter had only just been born at that point, and obviously with me living there, as much as I loved him and he was good with everybody, there was always that little thought in the back of my mind that any dog can turn at any moment, and I didn't want to take that risk around my little one. So he stayed with Mum. The only downside to that is when he passed, it took her 2 weeks to tell me.
Why?
Because she didn't want to tell me and upset me, because I was stressing, because little one's mum had severe postnatal depression, which meant she wasn't really doing a lot at all for the first 3 months of little one's life. It was just me doing all of it, the night feeds, all the nappies, taking her to this, that and the other, you know. It was all me for the first 3 months, and because I was quite stressed about that, she didn't tell me straight away because she thought I'd handle it badly. But I think it was the wrong thing to do, because I handled it worse because she didn't tell me that we'd lost my boy, you know? So I wanted to take him with me when I moved, but obviously because of the little one I couldn't. And Mum put her foot down and said, no, absolutely not, he's a family dog, he's not your dog. And I'm like, no, but it's me he's protective of. But that's why I didn't take him with me in the end, because I thought that he might get jealous of her.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you hear on the news about child mauled by dog, family dog, blah blah blah, and they all say the same thing. Oh, but he was such a lovely dog. I don't know what happened. He just randomly went. And I'm like, that can happen. Any dog, even the best behaved dog in the whole wide world, can turn for whatever reason. Maybe tail was stood on, or pulled, or teased in some way, or jealousy, or whatever, anything like that, and they can turn. All it takes is a split second, a click of the finger, boom, disaster strikes. So I didn't have any animals in the house at all until Madam was a year old, just in case. And that's when we got Samson. No, tell a lie. We had Samson a lot before that. It was when we only had the one cat up until then, and then we got Gizmo when little one was a year old and Samson was 2 by then. And then we got Gizmo, but Samson and Gizmo didn't get on, so they kept out of each other's way. And of course when I then moved out, Samson came with me, and that's where he stayed for the remainder of his life. Even when my landlord tried to make me get rid of him because I was apparently not allowed pets where I was, and I went, no, put my foot down and went, he's not going anywhere. He temporarily stayed elsewhere while I fought it, and then came straight back.
So he let you in the end then?
They had no choice, because I went via my doctors, went down that route, the mental health rehab route. Basically, as far as my landlord was concerned, Samson was a service animal.
Yeah, well, it was the same when I lived in the place where I am now. Not in the place, not where I'm living now, but the first time I moved up here, and
When you were in that shared house.
Yeah, in the in the shared house, and they wouldn't allow me to. They were a bit hesitant for the cat for socks, and I said no, I'm not getting rid of her. I absolutely flat out refused. And I think
No, exactly.
my mum actually made a point of like, this is Owen's support animal. So
yeah, no, exactly.
I mean, you can even take animals on fucking planes now for support animals.
I wonder how Samson would have coped on a plane. Not that I'd ever get on a plane myself, but if I ever did, and I had him with me, I just imagine sitting there on this plane, flying to God knows where, with the cat on my lap.
Well, you'd have to have it in a cat carrier the entire way.
Not necessarily. I think I've seen pictures of a cat on the plane where they'd booked a seat for said cat, and there was a big fluffy, cat bed thing on the seat, and the cat was just curled up in the cat bed on the seat and stayed there the entire flight.
Yeah, I don't think Socks would have stayed there though.
No, Sammy wouldn't have either. Did I see correctly they didn't have any MP?
Huh?
Or what was it? Or was it just that? Oh no, it was the abilities thing, I don't know. Oh. What a random place to have someone with a card game.
I think I saved it, but I'll save it again. Oh.
Ah. That's... Yeah, you got no chance here. Absolutely no chance at all.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
They've got quite powerful cards. I don't think we can.
Ah. Oh, they're back in. I'm half tempted just to master abilities, just so I've got everything, because we're right at the end of the game, so...
Fair enough.
Do you think we should do it? I mean, I've learnt most of them without anything, so... Without doing that.
I mean, it's up to you, whatever you think's best.
Yeah, why not? We'll do both of them. I'll just do that share play.
Back him.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's BB's strongest weapon. But he's already learnt Doomsday, so...
Oh, we got to level 99 quick.
Yeah, because I did the max level.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Oh shit, no, I don't want to do that. Also classes it on us. So.
It's
Bye-bye.
They did.
So even max level 99, not everyone gets up to 9,999.
No.
Turn off, buddy. There's one more summon she can learn, but I don't know what it is.
Mm.
Hello, mate. Oh, he's chirping.
Oh.
Or how the proper word is, trills, I think.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Oh, it's hello. Can you hear him?
Yeah.
Obviously, Phoenix has met him in real life, and you said he was a very handsome boy.
He's a very handsome boy.
Yeah, I think he was just glad to be out of where he was.
Mm.
I don't think you liked it in there completely, did you? No. You can actually in the final battle you can actually unselect Zidane. Oh, you can do it here
yeah.
as well.
Mm.
You can completely swap him out.
Mm.
All right, this is it. second to last boss.
Ooh.
But we're probably going to get through it quite quick, so... Well, that was the third to last boss. You can actually, in this mod, get Kuja, Lord Fratley, and Lanny in there. That's what you can get them in the party as well, but they're more sort of like extra, like special characters and not anything to do with the story. So Kuja can use summons because he stole all the ones from Garnet and that, Lanny's got like green magic, so she can use like wind and water, or not wind, or wind. What's that quoted from?
Oh, that does look familiar.
Star Wars. He's quoting Yoda.
Oh!
Fear
I thought
leads
I'd
to
seen it
anger,
somewhere
anger
before.
leads to hate, hate leads to suffering. It literally is quoting Star Wars.
Huh. Why is everyone on 1 HP?
Because we got reduced to 1 hit point.
Yeah, but everyone, not just the 4 that you had at the time? All 8 of them had 1. Oh, of course, yeah, because of Kuja. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, but now you get full health. So because Zidane isn't in the party, it's Daka instead.
Ah.
Hello, handsome boy. See? Full health now. Look at BB's staff though. You see what it looks like?
Sort of. Oh, this music, man.
Oh, big loud purrs. He's just laying on my, with his head on my arm, with his paw just stretched out.
No.
sent you a couple of pictures of them.
Mhm.
You saw the one earlier, didn't you? So.
Yeah.
See? Got that staff.
Yeah, it's cool.
Ah. That's it.
Hey.
Yeah, so around the place where you just fought Necron, there's like the symbols that are on no, don't bite. On Haley. No. Ow. No. Am I allowed to put my hand there, Ezra? Yes, sir, ma'am, sir. Down. You're starting to learn about this work, being on the work services, aren't you? As soon as I come in the kitchen, he goes immediately. He goes to jump down, but doesn't jump down. And then as soon as I click my fingers and snap down at the floor, he thinks like, okay, I better get down.
Yeah.
Starla just turns around and looks away. Have you figured out who teleported them out?
Oh, wasn't it Cujo?
Yep. He's probably the other character that goes through the biggest character change, but his change is right at the end.
Yeah.
Because he has a very last turnaround where he uses something for good. A bit like Psycho Mantis. When all he did was open up the doorway for Snake and Meryl. But
yeah,
it was a very small thing, but he said it felt nice.
Plop. Jesus.
Oh, I just realised who that guy at the start was. That's Prince Puck, who's in Alexandria. I forgot about that. I didn't realise that. I've only just worked that out. Ah, look at all the Vivis.
Oh my god.
Vivi had children.
Blimey. Well, I thought being created, that wouldn't have been something possible unless Vivi learnt how to clone himself. Are they having a reunion? Oh.
Oh, sorry, mate. I didn't mean to hit you in the head, but you were right underneath. Oh, he was right underneath my foot, so I put my foot down. I sort of moved so I could see where he was, and my foot kind of just went down, and it just bonked him on the head. So Lanny, you don't actually see. You only see her in 2 scenes. It doesn't really conclude with what happens to her like later on, apart from at the end there. A bit of a waste of character.
Yeah.
So you can go into the kitchen at the start of the game. I didn't show that off, but you can go into the kitchen as Steiner, and I think it's Quinna that is cooking, but she's called head chef.
Father?
I think they adopted her.
No.
Eco, do you know your father used to be a frog and a
oglop?
Yep. Glock. All right, you scumbags, we're almost there.
She's growing her hair again.
Yep.
Lord Steiner and Lady Beatrix. Promotions, huh?
I think so. I thought I could pause it, I can't.
I'm glad she grew her hair again. It didn't suit her short. Oops.
Even Red's clapping.
Wow. Oh, this song is incredible.
So what do you think?
Absolutely fantastic. Again, it's a case of with most of the Final Fantasy games, it's like it goes bad, good, bad, good, bad, good, bad, good. Because my favourite ones so far have been 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9.
Yeah.
Although 6 was quite good.
6 is, for me, was the best out the 2D era.
Yeah.
I think 5 and 4 probably are good seconds.
Yeah, 2 I wasn't keen on.
No, 2 changed a lot. Like you can level up in 2 by literally just attacking yourselves. Oh, hello. I don't know if I sent you it the other day or not, but oh yeah, I showed you, didn't I? That the Home Alone in different languages. Oh, the Harry I've reached the top one is so funny. I can't decide which language is my favourite one, other than obviously it's great anyway. But this was the last of the let's say classical era.
Oh.
This was the final game on PS1.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, 10 was then on PS2, the much more powerful PS2. Do you know what is still the highest grossing, highest selling console still now?
Really? Wow.
No, do you know what it is?
No, that's what I mean, really. Like, I don't know.
It's still the PS2.
I thought it might be.
Yeah, with 160 million sold worldwide.
Ooh. I've owned 3 over my lifetime.
Yeah,
no, 4, because we had the big brick silver one. Then that went, so we bought a silver slimline one. Then, because my brother and I were arguing over it, Mum bought another slimline PS2, but it was a black one. And then after I gave mine to, well, I had the silver one, my brother had the black one. I ended up giving my slimline silver PS2 to my nephews because they'd been crazing their mum for one for ages, and they'd done really, really well in school, and I wasn't playing it much at the time, so I said, well, that's all right, I've got one they can have, saves you some money. So I took it up there with all the games that I didn't play, and games I knew they'd play, and I kept all the others, which meant I've still got like 70 games. And then I ended up buying another one from eBay, but it's another version 1 PS2, but black this time, so I've had both types of PS2 in both black and silver at some point over my lifetime.
Oh. Well, we've just done it in the 12 minutes left. So the next one down from the PS2 is the DS with 154.02 million sold. Then the Switch with 154.01 million, and then the Game Boy Color and Game Boy Normal with 118.69 million in 1989 and 98. And then the PS4 with 117.2. But yeah, no console has beaten the PS2.
I'm not surprised. I mean, it had some amazing games in its run. Don't get me wrong. I
Oh,
mean,
like it.
graphically, it was never the best. At the time it came out, it was. But,
Oh, it outshone the Xbox by an
Oh,
absolute
yeah.
mile.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Easily.
the Xbox did do better graphically on some games. There was games were graphically better, but the PS2 was
The PS2 had better games for it. Like, some of the Xbox exclusive games were never as good as some of the PlayStation exclusive games. And so I think when it comes to the exclusive games battle, for me, PlayStation always won. I've always been Team PlayStation. I have never owned any of the Xbox franchise from the original Xbox. I've never.
I went to Xbox 360 because it was better than the PS3. Via Country Mile, it was better. And then I went to Xbox One, and then regretted it, and then got a PS4. But I was late getting a PS4, and then I got a PS5 on release day, which was actually delayed. The PS5 was actually delayed because the day it came out, games struggled to like there was all this problem with deliveries and stuff. Oh, there we go. Back to the main menu.
Yeah, well, I can't see that anyway, but that was no, that was incredible. That really was.
There is a secret boss, but I don't know how you get him. So I think he's very powerful. So the one that's done the worst is the Pegasus family clone, which only sold 1 million. But no, in the top 10, there's the PS2, the PS4, the PS3, the PS5. The PS3 sold more than the PS5. I don't know how. And the PlayStation was 6th, and the PS4 sold more than that.
I'm wondering if PS3 sold more because there were more of them made. Because weren't there only a certain number of the 5s made in the beginning? So, because there was supply issues and things.
Not necessarily PS5, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like basically, when I got the PS5, me and our mutual friend was waiting for them to come online on game, and I think I was like 10 minutes. I was trying to keep an eye on it to make sure that I caught it, and we were really lucky to get it because they had run out of digital only. So I went for the one with the disc drive. I think he did as well, because they'd sold out. And I said to him, if you get the one without a disc drive, you'll want a disc drive. Because if you want to get physical games, you can't. You can only buy digital, which is then going to be more money anyway.
Yeah. But I think because of the cost of parts and everything like that, making consoles is a lot more expensive than it used to be as technology has gotten better. So I think back when the PS3 first came out, it wasn't anywhere near as expensive, so they were able to produce more of them.
Well, they had different versions like very quickly. Like they had the normal version, they had the 60 gig one, I think it was. Then the 20 gig one, which is one that I once owned, could play PS1, PS2 and PS3 games. The normal one could only play PS2, which is why people got so pissed off with Sony when they didn't make PS4 backwards compatible. Because Xbox made theirs backwards compatible.
Yeah, that is the only thing I don't like about my PS4 is that it's not backwards compatible, because there were so many of my PS1, 2 and 3 games that I would play on it.
But yeah.
But then, of course, we've got the games catalogue on the PlayStation Store, so we can actually stream games from that, from the previous generations. So that's kind of making up for it in a little bit.
Yeah, but that was only when they decided to bring out PS Now. So PS Now they brought out, and then they merged PS Now with PS Plus, which is why
because I
PS Plus got so high.
Yeah, well, I pay the premium one for the premium one, so that I have access to these other games if I want them.
Well, you get them for you get other games as well for nothing. And
I know.
And they're always like adding and removing games.
Yeah, exactly. They're always refreshing the catalogue, so there's always something new. But the problem with that is, if something they've removed is one that you play quite a lot, you then can't play it again. And the other problem with that is, if my PS Plus was to run out and I couldn't afford to renew it straight away, I lose access to those games that I was playing, because you can only play them with PS Plus. So like Tekken 2, for example, PS1 game, have that downloaded on there. And there was 1 month when my PS Plus ran out and I couldn't renew it straight away. And I couldn't play it because it was a PS Plus thing. So it just kept saying you need PlayStation Plus to play this title.
Anyway, we're going to leave it there for tonight.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for watching, those who joined. And we'll see you. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I mean,
We'll figure something out.
Yeah. All right.
Okie dokie. Bye for now.
See you later. Bye bye.